Hey church leaders, today we're talking about two key strategies every church needs to experience sustained health: a reach strategy and a discipleship strategy. If your church can get clarity and alignment around these two aspects of ministry, you'll set your church up for success as you do the work that God's called you to do. But before we get into the video, take a minute and hit the subscribe button on the screen. Here at the Unstuck Group, our goal is to help pastors grow healthy churches by guiding them to align vision, strategy, team, and action. With every tool and process we develop, our priority is to help churches help people meet and follow Jesus. We're here to help you get your church unstuck. Subscribe now so you don't miss a video. Now let's take a look at why you need to develop both a reach strategy and a discipleship strategy, and some ideas about how to get started. Even before the pandemic, the data shows that the average attrition rate for large churches was about 15% per year. The data also shows that 15% of people left their jobs every year. It's interesting that those numbers seem to run parallel to each other. Costco is considered to be world-class when it comes to customer loyalty, and yet they see 9% attrition of members every year. If a church of 1,000 people has no reach strategy and is doing nothing to reach new people and connect them to the church and faith, there'll be a church of 500 people in 5 years, and a church of 200 in 11 years due to natural attrition. Even if that church is world-class when it comes to their discipleship strategy, membership retention, and closing the back door, and they have retention stats as strong as Costco, that church of 1,000 people will be a church of 500 in 8 years, and a church of 200 people in 18 years, missing the next generation if they don't have an effective reach strategy. In our years of consulting with churches, we've seen hundreds who thought they had a backdoor problem. They actually weren't reaching enough new people to offset natural attrition. Our mission, of course, is all about making disciples of Jesus. Churches should be all about discipleship. Unfortunately, churches usually only have a ministry strategy for half of the discipleship journey. The second half. That's the half of the discipleship journey for people who have already connected with the church and faith. Churches also need a ministry strategy for the first half of the discipleship journey. That's your reach strategy, and the best reach strategies include equipping your church members to reach new people, becoming a church that's for your community, and developing an effective digital strategy that reaches people at various stages of their spiritual journey. The best discipleship strategies are in the form of a path that prioritizes relationships at key moments in the spiritual journey rather than a buffet of competing programs and events. A key thing to remember is that your reach strategy and discipleship strategy must go hand in hand. You can't build one up while neglecting the other and expect to see sustained health in your church. Thanks so much for tuning into today's video, and if you found this video helpful and would like to see more like this in the future, make sure to hit the subscribe button on your screen. You can learn more about how we help churches get unstuck at theunstuckgroup.com.